everybody, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Black Clover chapter 246. So, before I get to my recap and live reaction, I just wanted to give you guys the heads up. There's actually a manga adaptation out for the Black Clover video game, and it's really, really interesting. There are 8 chapters out as of yesterday, and if you guys want me to cover it, or if you want the link for it as well, let me know in the comment section and I'll give it to you guys. So anyway, last chapter of Black Clover, oh man, so we had Dante versus my husbando Yami. We got to see some of Yami's new powers, new attacks, and it was awesome as fuck. But Dante said something very interesting, which was that Dante said that Yami is one of the keys to opening the underworld. And first of all, when in the previous arc, remember when the demon opened, basically opened up the realm, or the shit to his realm, that shit, I'm still convinced that's Tartarus. That was Tartarus. Based on what Dante said, without a doubt, I know that was Tartarus. But I'm curious if Dante is still talking about Tartarus or if he talking about Hades or both. Very curious about that. What do you guys think about that? But, I kind of have to agree with Dante that Yami can do that based on what we've seen of Yami's attacks. And I'm curious if Yami's magic is related to the power of Thantos based on what we know of Yami's magic. And I'm curious if we're going to get to more of Yami's origins when he was a younger kid or not. But anyway, but yeah, Yami whooped Dante's sorry ass and it was glorious. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this week. I'll kill you. I'm gonna slaughter you. You won't get away with this. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. What is this? What the fuck is going on here? What's going on? Can't move. What the fuck was that? Is this... Wait a minute. Hold up. Is that... Wait a minute. What is that, that demon there? That Shao demon? That ain't Magicula, is it? Or is that one of the higher level whose demon is that? I don't know. I don't think that's Magicula. I don't think that's... And that's not Ass's demon either. And I don't think that's Lucifero either. Which demon is that? Or, sorry, wording, totally shit. Which devil is that? I wonder if that's the highest level of devil. Or you know what I mean? I wonder if that's oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? The puppet master, of this whole operation. Okay. What's going on? Can't move. And as I said, this chapter is titled, The Tree of Qliphoth. Oh, right, Master Gosh. I can sense his key. He's alive. That's great. And that Spade guy is... Yeah! Captain Yami, my husbando! And by the way, before I forget, the side manga, the side story manga that I was telling you about, that that's basically an adaptation of the video game. It's not written by Tabata either, just so you know. It's like a Super Dragon Ball Hero situation. Yeah, Yami turns younger up in that bitch, and I love it. It's not, kid Yami, it's Yami when he was, I think it's like 14-year-old Yami. And he's still OP as fuck. But without a grimoire, Yami is OP as fuck. When Mana Zone is condensed, the mana is thicker. EI Quick Draw techniques inside of it. EI Quick Draws inside of it never miss. Why are you laughing, Dante? Unbelievable! Who'd have thought I'd have to use this magic? What? What? What is that spell? It's completely different from the power he was just using. What is going on here? Envy, wrath, hate. I can't get enough of this. Magnificent Yami Sukihiro. I was bored, tired of everything. Nothing satisfied my malice. This is it. This is where it starts. Yami Sukihiro, you are going to open up a world that's far more magnificent. that. You're creeping me out, psycho hipster beard. Oh my god! Yami, I fucking love Yami so much. Oh god. You said I was a key that would link us to the underworld? You got the wrong number. I don't have a freakish power like that. What links this world to the underworld, simply put? It's a magic called the Oh my god, it's Mercurymon again! What is it with Mercurymon, man? We had Mercurymon in the last arc! What the fuck is up with Mercurymon, man? Tabata, I have to ask, what is your obsession with Mercurymon? Come on, man, what is your obsession with Mercurymon? Oh god. Wait a minute! That looks familiar, and I'm not just saying that to say like it looks like Mercurymon. Doesn't that look like the shit we saw in the previous arc when Mimosa was mapping out the chambers and shit to get to where Patri was? That looks exactly like that! It's a magic channel called the Tree of Qliphoth. And what's required to create a Tree of Qliphoth? Arcane Sage. Arcane Stage, Dark Magic, and World Tree Magic! Oh no, that's right! That would be you, Yami Sukahiro, and William Vangeance! Oh no! This guy knows about Vangeance too? So hypothetically, if this world gets linked to the underworld, what happens? Devils will pour in. A world crawling with devils. A place that will brim over with every sort of malice. Wait a minute. Oh, so that's why okay, so, because I was thinking about that for a second. Why wasn't there more devils coming in? Because I swear we had the Qliphoth shit going on. But why didn't we have the world filled with devils? Why? Well, that's because Vangeance was put to sleep. He wasn't around, and Patri couldn't use Vangeance's World Tree Magic. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I see where you're going with this, Tabata. I'm really looking forward to this, aren't you, Yami Sukahiro? Figures. Looks like I really am gonna have to wipe you out right here. Yeah! Oh man, that makes so much sense. So so the devils have got to be in wait. Yeah, so basically when because the World Tree Magic wasn't there, they must have opened Tartarus by mistake, right? Because Hades has got to be where all the devils are. Am I right? That would make the most sense to me. Yeah, Hades has got to be where... I know I'm thinking about this too much, but I'm just thinking, like the devils have... Because usually Tartarus is based on... Because the thing is with Tartarus, from what I remember, is Tartarus is like a living being itself. So that's why I'm thinking, okay, the devils have got, based on what we saw in the previous arc when the demon opened up, the realm and shit, did his shit, that had to be Tartarus. So this, because the World Tree Magic wasn't there, Hades wasn't open. Okay, that makes sense. I just had to, I was just thinking, wait a minute, something didn't sound right. Okay, now I understand what Tabata is doing here. Man, this is boring. After we became Dark Disciples and everything, did you hear, though? They're saying we might have been infiltrated by a Clover Kingdom spy. Huh? Yeah, right. Not unless the guy's suicidal. What? Hey, you've got a point. Who's there? Hey, you, what are you doing in Lord Dante's room? Oh, you must be the spy, then. Well... Oh! Well, you're going to tell me all about it now. He's gone? Who is it? Is it who I think it is? Wah! The Black Bull! Oh, it's gotta be... Oh, don't tell me it's Zora! Yeah, it's gotta be Zora! That has to be Sora! That's Sora there! That is Sora! this chapter, I really, like, it makes sense. Because I love it. I really like how Tabata is bringing back Qliphoth. Because remember, Qliphoth, now that I'm thinking about it, Qliphoth was in the elves fight. And the elves are too. It was. And the only reason why it didn't work, based on what Dante said, is because because Patri was in control of William at the time. And that makes a lot of sense. Because I was like thinking, wait a minute. Why are we getting Mercurymon again? Because I remember that shit, because remember when we were there, it looked exactly, and we saw the shit on Mimosa's map, it looked like Mercurymon. So, yeah, okay, this shit makes a lot more sense. I like what you're doing here, Tabata. I like this direction here. But, trying to think a little bit more about this. Okay, so the reason why vengeance is needed, because the World Tree or the Yggdrasil represents life, so to speak, and the tree's roots are set. Let me look this up and not try and remember off the top of my head, because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right information. Okay. So I'm sorry, I gotta read this off my phone. So basically, the Yggdrasil is an immense mythical tree that plays a central role in Norse cosmology, where it connects the 9 worlds. So basically, it is an ash tree that is centered to the cosmos and considered very holy. And the branches of the Yggdrasil extend far into the heavens, and the tree is supported by 3 roots that extend far away into other locations. One to the well, I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation, Aurora Runner in the heavens, one to the spring, Hevergumur, yeah, and another to the well, Miesbrunner. Creatures live, and there's the creatures and all that shit living within the Yggdrasil. So basically, because the reason why the Yggdrasil is needed, and yes, I know the branches extend to other dimensions and shit like that, but the reason why in this situation, that the World Tree magic is needed is because, as it says right here, the branch goes into the heavens. So, like, in the sense, you have the light. And then in the case of the dark magic, you have the darkness. So, there you go. You have to have that balance. Oh, the other thing is you know what? Let me reword this. Not only does it go into the there's a fucking Wikipedia. I'm glad I checked this other site. So basically, not only does one of the roots go into the heavens, one of the roots also goes into hell. So because we're basically going into hell, hell is basically the Norse version of the underworld, and we have the dark magic on top of that. That's probably why William and Yami are basically the main 2 keys for to open the gate to the underworld. That makes a lot of sense to boot. That, and also, like, having that light factor kind of helps too, since the branch not only goes to the underworld for the Yggdrasil, but it goes up towards the heavens, so there's that pathway as well. So yeah, that's why they need the power of the World Tree magic. So I'm glad Tabata is going this route. That is pretty goddamn smart. And again, that's why we had the Tartarus situation in the previous arc, because all there was light magic and dark magic. There wasn't no World Tree. There wasn't no pathway for the devils to cross over. See? Anyway, I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to this chapter. What you guys think about the pathway about the logic for the gate to basically the gateway to the underworld, or the keys to the underworld kind of thing. I think it's very, very smart. And also, what do you guys think about Sora? Do you guys think Sora is the spy like I do? And what kind of information does he have? Very curious. I still think there's gotta be more to Yami's to this shit than just Yami's dark magic. I feel like I don't think it could have been just any old dark magic. I feel like because in terms of the dark magic, I think it's because Yami has the cross-dimensional dark magic. I think that plays a role too, and why Yami is a key to the underworld as well. It could have been, I don't think it could have been any old dark magic. It had to be because of that. But the other thing I'm very, very curious about is if the elves are going to play a role in this or not. I really hope so. I really hope the elves are going to redeem themselves in this arc. They need that redemption. They need it, god damn it! Come on, Tabata! Let the elves have their redemption. I need this, man. I think we all need it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Black Clover content, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, follow me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!